Welcome to the Second Win Boxing Media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside,
It's your boy Caesar Fantastic.
well, today we have a very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Future world champion, Greg Sharpshooter. How's it going, brother?
I'm good. How's it going? Everything's all is well. All is well.
All is well, man. Man, I've seen you on several fight cards, man. Throughout the area, and I'm very impressed, man, by your performances, man. You've been putting on hell of a shows, and you got a following base that's like no other, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. You continue doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna hand it on over to my brother, man. Caesar Fantastic, man. He been doing research on your career, man. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and break it down for you, man, and y'all can get the ball rolling.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey man, what's going on, man? I'm gonna dive right into it. When did you start boxing and what got you into boxing?
I started when I was 5. But I stopped and came back when I was 10. What got me into it is I played all the team sports my community had to offer. I actually thought I was going to be a football guru or basketball star like Allen Iverson, but team sports wasn't my thing. I used to want to fight my teammates for so much if we lose or I feel like they was quitting, so I had to choose a sport that I can control that, if I lose or something go wrong, really is on me for real. So I stayed with
You
I
play
went back to
football?
boxing and stayed with it. Yeah, I was a dog. I ain't grow till college. If I would decide like a regular, I guess average height growing up until when I was supposed to be like in high school, then I probably would have been playing football. But everything happened for a reason.
Man, every boxer we interview always play football. What do you think is something that correlates between football and boxing? Like what is that? Like,
I guess the physicality of it, or that could be the only thing I'm thinking of. Like to hit somebody, I guess we just hitting people a different ways now. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that could be it. I don't know, but I loved everything. Any physical activity, I'm with it.
that's what's up, man. So now your amateur career, how many amateur fights you have?
I say like 80. I don't even know. I gotta look at my book, but I think at least like 80 something. I supposed to have more, but like I said, I was so small growing up. I had to fight a bunch of the same people sometimes, or I had to wait till I get to like the nationals and fight like some of the Latino community because they was kind of littler too. So, but I fought a lot.
Okay, and you had any accolades, any tournament wins or things?
I won the Silver Glove Junior Olympics. I went to the Olympic trials. I placed third in USA's and semifinals of Golden Gloves.
Okay, and in the trials, who was some of the guys in your class? What class was that?
I was 108 actually in Olympic trials. So I fought a guy named Louis Bird. He was like the top 108. And actually the guy I beat won the whole tournament. It was like a double elimination type thing. So after he lost to me, he wound up winning every fight and then winning twice in the championship. But some notable names that was in the tournament that fought different weight classes, of course, Earl Spence was in the tournament with me. Rashid won, Dominique Brazil, Michael Hunter, Jamel Hearn, all these top guys. So I've been around some of them dogs.
Yeah, that's what's up. So after that, you chose to go college. Why was college so important to you?
It wasn't really important to me. I wanted to be the first one for my family to actually graduate from college. So I said I'm gonna go, and then when I got there, however, I said I didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I wound up, finishing top 10 of my class and cried when I had to leave. Not literally, but I love school. I wish I could do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good experience.
No, I wish I'd have went.
Undergrad. I recommend it for everybody, especially if you can get away. I was kind of home. I was at Bowie State, which I would do it all over again, but I was stayed on campus, so I was technically not at home. It was good.
That's what's up. What you major in?
Sports management, minor in business. Well, concentration in business. I had actually had a minor in Spanish, but I can't speak it no more. Nowhere near like I was, as good as I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's how
lost
it
it.
is, man. After school, it's like, it's gone.
Right. If it ain't your first,
So
it's your, you know what I'm saying, you don't practice, you'll lose it.
yeah, now, with that degree, have you seen any of the shadier side of boxing, like some of the tricks and things that some of these people's out here doing? You seen any? You don't have to give
Absolutely.
no examples in that, but have you seen some things?
Absolutely. My coach, like my brother, um, Coach Mo, he say this like this is worse than AAU basketball, and I never really understood it, but it is. It's like it's a dog eat dog sport. It's a very few people that really got your back. I have a genuine team, I think so. Well, I know that, and you see my supporters, my fan base, and all the way down to my coaches, my manager, everybody, So I'm kind of blessed and lucky, or I am blessed, but it's a rough sport. I ain't gonna lie. This a dog most disrespected sport there is, but you kind of can see why the politics is bad. Like it's real rough. It's different, but it's a high risk, high reward, and it's a lot of little shit that's going on in this sport. But yeah, love hate relationship, I guess.
Mm, and how has that education and background helped you with branding yourself, like with branding and things like that?
A lot. And then actually, my manager, she's a big part of my branding too. She's real big on getting your logo, getting your branding out there. But it helps my career with I know business and I know how to grow and what you need to do and things like that. And I'm always willing to learn more and I always want more education. So it's not like I'm stagnant, but my education definitely has helped me with my whole career outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like not really so much in the ring, but outside the ring for sure. In every aspect, the behind the scenes stuff that people don't know goes to work or goes into play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Beautiful thing.
you see him in the building. You see him in the building. Outlaw Nation is in here deep today.
Yes, sir.
How have
Love
you
them all.
amassed such a loyal following? How have you amassed such a loyal following?
A big part of it is my mom. I think my parents back in their days. I think we're like how can I say this? I'm gonna say like they had a lot of street credit, and they with loyalty is one of our big codes, love, and then we outgoing people and stuff like that. We help people. So
Mhm.
on top of me being me, you know what I'm saying, a lovable guy, and I too. If you follow me, I like helping people, or I do this. I got a genuine heart and things like that. So real recognize real, and then the support and like my supporters, I love them so much. Like when I came to let my last fight, they let me take pictures with everybody. I was devastated. Like I begged them to. Like I made sure I would try to do everything, respond whatever I can to show them to appreciate them. Like I love you guys. You guys make me. You know what I'm saying like I would never. Even when I'm on like the Tank Floyd's level, I'm never going to change. I'm gonna be who I am, regardless. With everybody, 24/7. I'm never gonna switch up. That's probably why my fan base like that because we never switch up. We remain who we are from day one.
Yeah. Stay down, stay humble. I get it. Like
No question.
that's what's
No
up.
question.
Now let's get into some of these fights.
Okay.
Heading into that title fight in Jersey,
Uh-huh.
was a lot of back and forth before the fight. Now, where did that put you mentally going into that fight?
Um, it wasn't supposed to be a title fight, but then I think one of the other fights had dropped out, and then our records were good enough to fight, and then it just like either made me grind or work harder. I guess it was like I was gonna fight you for free. Damn, I mean not for free, not get paid, but I was gonna fight belt. So now the belt on now, that definitely got to come back home with
Uh,
me. And it was all cool at
yeah.
first. Then he started talking a little bit when we got like our last interview, and then in person he said something slick. And then he had like he had like a little fan base too, but they ain't see mine yet. Like they came to the weigh-in. A lot of them came to the weigh-in. So I just basically told
Mhm.
them like they can't fight for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you seen what happened the
Yeah.
next day. So it was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
God bless him. Best for him. It's over now.
Oh man. Now, after such a devastating knockout, one punch knockout, get the title, you fulfilling your 12-1 prediction. What was that feeling like winning that fight?
It was surreal. It was a beautiful thing. I put all the work in. I work hard, and so much sacrifice and that boxers go through that people don't understand. So this is a lonely, rough sport that people see the glory, the winning, and all that, but people don't know the stuff I put my body through, my mental state and things like that. So to get the belt, to get the win in such fashion, and I asked God for it, and He delivered. I'm His people. I do His work. I'm His vessel. So me just putting on the show and doing what I do, it was a beautiful thing. It was an amazing feeling. And then his fans was talking
and
real
then
greasy
the
too,
next
calling
fight.
me out my name. I'm sorry, he was calling me out my name. So I was so hyped. I went right to them to tell them, let them know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they ain't know how many deep we were. I don't think they knew that because it was like y'all deep, but we a little deeper, champ. Y'all need to relax. But I'm glad it worked out how it worked out, though. You know what I'm saying? It worked out how it's supposed to.
Now the next fight, the headbutt heard around town. After all the sacrifice, all the dedication in camp and everything, how frustrating is that to come away with a no contest?
It's super frustrating, but it could have been worse. I think the frustrating part is, of course, all the work I put in, and I love my supporters so much. I was like, I probably shouldn't even be thinking about them for real. At this point, my eyes split open. I had to get like 7 stitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking crazy. But I'm thinking like, damn, these people pay their money to come support me and see me, and I couldn't even end it in the first round over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was kind of hurt like that. I probably shouldn't even think about that. I should have been thinking about my health and all that, but I'm thinking about them and me. And it's like, and then I blame myself because I didn't even have to throw the punch. I didn't have to. Well, he threw the wild, he was the wild one, but I threw one big punch trying to end the show. And it didn't even have to go like that. I could just set him up like I did the next, but like, yeah, I'm so hard on myself. I'm such a perfectionist and I don't like losing to nothing, like nothing. I don't like nothing. So it's like, even though I didn't lose, it was like, it just was devastating, then I had to go to the doctors to be there all night. I just knew the process. It was just like, God damn, it was a lot. But I'm mentally tough. I'm built for tough. So I was like, I bounced back. And if he accepted the fight for the rematch, I knew I was going to clip him. I wasn't even going to play next time.
Yeah, so it boosted your motivation for the next fight, yeah?
Yeah, I switched. Yeah, I did. I switched stances and did everything. Yeah, I made sure.
Now I see you got a chance to work with Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Work out with Devin Haney. What type of things do you take away from working out with one of the top guys in boxing right now?
His IQ, his work ethic, and just seeing how they run camps. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? I had to earn my respect as more than a sparring partner. Of course, just like we're a sparring partner, so but I was trying to run with him. I didn't get to do all that, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely became cool and it was a beautiful experience getting that. That's the best. You're getting the best of the best work you can possibly get. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. I ain't had no coach, no teammates. You know what I'm saying? I had my little sweet mates, Spanish guys, my little men. I might have been cool with them, but thank God I had them to help me I ain't nobody put my gloves on. They weren't trying to you had to be like on your own, you know what I'm saying? So he came the first day I had to spot him. He came in the gym about 17. He's from the Bay Area kind of, there in Vegas. So he came in the gym deep.
Yeah.
I had to I'm like, man, I'm here. I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful experience. You know what I'm saying? And I got paid to do it. When they asked me to go, I'm like, shit, I would have went for free damn near. But I'm getting paid for weekly, free, everything's free. I'm going. You hear me? So it was good.
Definitely. Got some shit?
Yeah, man. What was that transition like, man, coming from the amateurs going into the professional? I ask everyone that question because I want the youth to get an understanding of that transition from the pros to the amateurs. What was that like for you?
Oh man, it was. I was somewhat used to the no headgear because my last 2 tournaments I fought without headgear, but people don't understand how the gloves is a lot smaller. I don't know why I feel like pro gloves is way smaller. 8 ounces is crazy. That no headgear, you feel a lot more when you're clenching up. You cuts, headbutts, like little nicks in that you would think you wouldn't feel But it's like a lot of different. And them pros, they a lot smarter. Ain't no little tricks, things like that. You gotta work harder. It ain't no more coaches really telling you what to do. I never been that type anyway. I kind of push myself, but now it's like you getting paid, like you gotta do. It's a little different now. Like you can't just sign up for a tournament like in the amateurs. I gotta damn near show out so I can get another big fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is different.
Yeah.
So it's like becoming more disciplined, more motivated, staying humble, staying focused, more disciplined. Just like that. That was just how I went to it. Like I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it up a notch. You know, take it up a notch.
Yes, indeed. You're currently working with the Foxes, the Fox of the brother, the
Twin
father,
Towers,
and the son. Yes, indeed, the Twin Towers. How was that work with them, man, on a daily basis? Is that iron sharpening iron everyday activities? I'm sure you guys got a routine over there. Well, what's that experience like?
It was a beautiful thing. So we started. My coach Will was my coach since I was 5 years old. That's who I started with. But he had got
Okay.
when I was about to turn pro, he had got sick. So Fox and I, we like family. We was together one time back in the day. So I started with them again, and it was a beautiful thing. He never tried to change my style really. He just tried to implement. And then I learned they already been pros for a minute, so I learned so much from what I'm saying. The more, like I said, work harder and more rounds in the bag and repetitions, reps on reps. And like you said, iron sharpens iron. Like we got sprints on certain days. I don't let them win not one. Like they tell you, like I'm winning 1 through 10. Like we do 10 sprints. I'm winning 1 through 10. Like I'm not letting them.
Okay.
Well, me and Mike spar. Me and Ted spar too, but mainly me and Mike spar each other. We, he 147, I'm 140. And we not taking it light. We trying to rumble. You know what I'm saying? We thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart. So it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we working the bag. We did a drill the other day where like we had like punch counters on, and who punched the hardest, who punched the most, and most intensity and things like that. So we competitive all the time, but it's brotherly love. It's competition that in house and it's friendly, but we trying to win at whatever we do. You know what I'm saying? So it's been great for real.
Yes, indeed. I'm still here. I think my camera went out on me, but I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, when you preparing, what is your mental state when you're preparing for your fights, man? What zone do you go in? I know you got a fight coming up on the 18th of February at the live casino, right?
Yes, sir. Main event.
So what is your state, man? How do Outlaw get ready for that?
Let's see. I do a lot of praying. I do a lot of recovering. I do a lot of work. That's kind of basically it. I put more work in. I put more hours in. I put more rounds in. I pray more. I try to recover more. I try to eat right. Any extracurricular activities, I try to cut that out. If you know. And then I try to lock in. You know what I'm saying? This compete at whatever I'm doing. Just push myself. I try to leave the gym knowing I gave it my all in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I try not to leave no change, no nothing. I try to put the work in, and my supporters win, lose, or draw. They should know I worked hard. It wasn't because I cheated the sport. I don't cheat the sport. You can't cheat the sport right here. Ain't no teammates, ain't no timeouts. So
that's right.
When I'm in like my strength and conditioning, and my coach Mo's like my brother, like I said, Martin Gibson over here, shout out to GPT, but he'd say something like, "You done your reps already?" And I'd be like, "Hey, my boy, you played football growing up. I don't play a team sport. This ain't no team sport. I did every rep I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everything. You feel me? Like whenever I'm if I tell them all the time, you got somebody working out with me, don't let them work out with me because I'm a talk track. Like I like motivating myself. I'm in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm in a different mode. When I'm in camp, no BS, no lacking. I'm after this, I'm about to go run. As a matter of fact, when I'm done this, I'm gonna go home, get some shorts, and I'm going right to the gym, put some miles in.
Yeah, man. That's why I see why you have a nice following, man. You got a electrifying energy that you present, man.
Yeah.
Also, like you say, you don't cheat yourself, man. The stuff that you're saying, man, world champions, you're already conducting yourself in that manner, man, which is You know what I'm saying? You're in the now moment, which is a wonderful thing for future champions to always see themselves as champions now. So,
Yes, sir.
man, I think you're gonna have a bright career, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. I know on the 18th, man, it's gonna be electrifying up in the building. Because I saw you work at the other spot, and those people was, man, they were rooting for you, brother. They was all in with you, man, which is
Yeah. One of us goes in and we all go through it. You hear me?
I
We all
see.
together. Yeah.
And then it's you and the guy Frankie, man, to have y'all on the same car with both.
That's gonna be
With
up.
both, I can't wait to see the energy between, because you both have similar spirits, man. Both college graduates as well. So
it's crazy. We both grew up with each other. Like we both been playing for Goodline Bulldogs our whole life. Like that's been like he's been 65. If I was 65A, he was 65B, or like he might have been a pound under me.
Wow.
I don't know if we ever played on the same team together because I think he's a year or two younger than me. But we literally been playing Boys and Girls Club all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my little man. It's crazy. It's like so crazy. It's like they used to think that was me sometimes and stuff like that. And it's like, nah, that's Frankie. But we've been like knowing each other. Then he came into boxing, selling tickets like me. So I still be talking trash to him, like, bro, you ain't up there yet, gang. But you doing that, you doing that though. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that's my, you know what I'm saying. But that's pretty small world.
Yeah, that's the first thing I say. I said, oh man, both of them on the same car. So, oh Lord, that's gonna be up.
We be jumping like Jordan, for sure.
Yeah. I noticed you mentioned recovery a few times. How important is recovery, and why is recovery so important to you?
I learned the hard way. Growing up, most black athletes, we're just athletic. So we just go out and just go. We don't stretch, we don't warm up, we don't do nothing like that. And I tore both of my meniscus, and I said something has to give me. I couldn't even touch my ankles. Like that's because my hand is that tight. I was not flexible at all. I never recovered. I never iced. Never did nothing like that. So injuries humbled me and made me really like get in my recovery bag. And I always refer to LeBron James and Russell Wilson, things like that. LeBron James damn near 40, and he performing like how he could perform because he recovers. He spends like 1.something million on his body every year in recovery alone. I can't afford that type recovery bill yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make sure my body's in optimal condition to go perform, you know what I'm saying, or optimal shape. So I learned from goats like that, and then I don't take recovery lightly. Like as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go run, get in my recovery boots, I'm gonna ice my shoulders. I'm about to start back in my ice baths, all that good stuff, whatever I can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
someone
definitely needed, man.
Who is someone that you looked up to as one of your idols, man, locally as well as internationally or world renowned?
Locally, it's a guy named Mike Reed. Mike Reed. I told him this the other day. I'm like, he was one of the baddest southpaws and growing up. He actually like my age, but we actually was in a lot of tournaments together. But I didn't watch. Mike Reed was a dog. I don't know if he can come back, but I tell him that all the time and try to motivate him to come back. Mike Reed was my man. That was my man growing up for locals. Like we was in Olympic trials together. When he lost, I think he lost to Jamel Hearn, I think, twice. I'm like,
okay.
I'm just like, to me, he's like, how did Mike Reed lose? Because he could fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my man growing up.
And Mike is slick, man. Very slick fighter.
No, he was like that. That was my man. Worldwide, Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I love what he stood for in the ring, out the ring. You know what I'm saying? Some say he was a jerk, like whatever, but he was a people's person. Like, I think he could walk to any country, any state, any city with no bodyguards. That's how I want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a people's person. I want to remain humble. I want to stand for something. I want to be fearless in the ring, have a whole heart. That's who Muhammad Ali was. So that's my guy.
Yes, indeed, man. What's in 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself in the sport of boxing?
World champion, unified world champion. Multiple weight classes. Living my dream. You know what I'm saying? Giving back. Have a lot of businesses. Man, I want to be recognized worldwide. Like I said, I want to fight here. I want to have big fights in overseas, like England, London, all the places. I want to be like Australia, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the bucks at, wherever the money at. Because ultimately, I'm in this for the money to be able to take care of my families. generational wealth, opportunities for everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna be at.
Yes,
That's where I'm gonna be at.
yes, indeed, man. That's the plan, man. Because as you know, the sport of boxing is one of those sports where um I say less than 5% make it, in terms of financially. They might make the
Sure.
accolades and get the titles, but when their career ends, it's over and they're back to regular work as everyone else. So I do respect the fact that you went and just said beyond just being a champion, you were concerned about the financial aspects of your future, man, which is a outstanding thing, bro. You got it on, man. You definitely gonna be a mentor for the future when your time do come to give up the sport. So, what advice do you have for the youth, the youngins that's up and coming, the young amateurs that aspire to be in the boxing game?
Work hard. Don't cheat the sport. Listen to your coach. If your coach says, you have to me, how I look at people who train me is who else they trained or things like that. So some people got coaches, or some amateurs I feel like just doomed because they got a coach that don't know the sport or will get them hurt. But believe in yourself and don't be scared of nothing or nobody. Everybody bleed like you, breathe like you, and just go put the work in. Work if you're not as talented as the next guy, I'll work them. Work harder, and don't cheat the sport, and the good things will come.
Yes, indeed, man. For those that just came in, please hit the like and subscribe button, please. We bring a lot of content with different world champions, future world champions. Got legends that people haven't seen in a while come out on the show. So Hall of Famers on the regular. So please hit the like and subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Outlaw, man, you keep doing what you're doing, brother, man. It's an honor to finally get to talk to you. I see you around all the time, you know what I'm saying? So you be everywhere. Even when you're not fighting, you're supporting the local brothers, man. You be everywhere. So I see you everywhere, man. Cease, you got anything for the champ?
Not just want to say tell people where they could get the tickets from for February 18th.
You can follow me at Sharpshooter Outlaw and send a DM, and I'm gonna send you right to my mom. My momager, her name is on Instagram is Team Outlaw for Life. She run that page, so you DM me, then I'll give you her number, information, or something, and then we'll give you the tickets, and let's go pack this thing out. We're gonna have merch, all the good stuff. We're going. It's gonna be a show, February 18th.
Definitely,
yes, indeed, man.
Definitely can't wait to see it.
It's definitely an honor and a pleasure to have you on here, man. Who is Nikki Anderson?
Addison.
Yeah, who is that? Is she a member of the crew too?
Yeah, that's like one of my other moms. That's one of my biggest supporters. She posting it. She gonna post.
Indeed. She on it.
Whatever I do,
man.
yeah. She don't play. She don't play around. That's my lady, Dawn. Yeah.
She was like making sure we had tickets for too.
She ain't going for that. She gonna. That's my girl. I love her. That she's gonna put all the information up there. She knows
that's what's up, man. That's a amazing thing to have a team and a support system, man, behind you, man, like that, brother.
Absolutely, I'm blessed. I don't take advantage of it, but I take advantage of it. Like I keep telling people like the type of support I have, and I'm gonna do anything for them though. Like if I gotta go to war for them, like they know they need. I don't care that I box. If it's time for that time, God forbid. But if it's time to go to war or anything like that, or it's time that I'm there. Like boxing gone. Like I consider these people my family. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes, indeed.
We there. You know what I'm saying? I love them like no other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. Like that's why I got so much support. I am who I am 24. Like I said, I am 24/7. Okay, shout out to Rich Grills. I see you, Christina, everybody. But like we here, we outside. Like I'm not. It's all I come with love. We all come with love, but I got everybody back like they got mine. It ain't no secret. Everybody know what's up.
Yes, indeed, man. That's you can learn from you, man, a lot how to get support. Some people think the support just gonna come by them being them is in terms of just boxing. Nah. I see you reaching out. You calling names out. Yeah. And I watched you too, man. Mm-hmm. You did take pictures literally with every one of your fans that was in there, man.
I won't leave until they let me. They made me have to leave, but thank God it's a live casino, so they can't kick us out because we in the casino. You know what I'm saying? They keep
Exactly.
us out when we outside, and I'm out. I'm not changing up. I'm not until I get every single person. Now you feel me? Like I'm talking. I'm loving whatever. How many pictures you want? Kids cut. Whatever you want. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's the good little Coach Fox right there. Love you too. Love you too, Coach Fox. I'm just talking about you, but whoever, I'm outside. I'm never going to change. I'm not, like I said, I appreciate them so much. They spend their money. They can spend their money anywhere else. They're in the casino. They can go gamble at. You feel me?
Yes,
But they
indeed.
gonna spend it. They gonna spend it on me. You hear me? So yeah, I make sure I'm giving back however I can. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful, man.
sure.
Shout out to your coach also, man. Coach Fox, man. I watch him as well. He's doing a wonderful job. I like his coaches. What is it? Coach's opinion.
One coach opinion, yeah. One coach's
Like that,
opinion.
man. That's a great thing that he has also, man. Brother, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you on here, man. You're welcome to come on here anytime, man. If you want to just come on here and get in one of the panels or want to talk boxing, man, you're welcome anytime, brother. Any shout outs that you want to give out to before we get off?
Man, shout out to Team Outlaw, Outlaw Nation, Dream Team, Sugar Ray Leonard, all my mob, Rich Grills, Caribbean King, Solano, Body of Ink, Crave Kangan, Varsity Prehab, Gibson Performance, Kenichi Bear, Jeremiah Fresh Green. I don't know if Chi Chi, my mother. I don't know everybody. You know what I'm saying? I won't miss nobody, but you know it's all love. They put me on the spot with this shout out thing, but shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed,
thank
brother.
you for the support. Everybody that's in the chat, thank you for support. We're gonna do it again on the 18th.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the future world champion, Greg, the Sharpshooter Outlaw, the second win boxing media. Peace.